welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Debbie Balboa, and I wanted us to talk, have a little chat today about several topics. Some of them are a continuation of a past video that I recorded and got a lot of traction actually. So it's about imprint. I don't know how to pronounce it. Imprint? That one. That website where artists can put their work and others can purchase. So the website handles all the printing and all the logistics of transferring or like the shipping, and then the artist just gets like a commission from that sale. And I opened it last year, I think on June, around June, and I was gonna wait until a year passed to give my opinions about it. But I think I'm on June I will probably make its own video. But right now, let's get into it. Let's get into what I think, in what happened, and why I didn't actually say much about it before. And then other things like this is a little bit of would it say gossip? It's not gossip. Yeah, I'm not gonna say names or anything, but some things are stuck in my mind since I read their comments, not their comments, their posts of people that I know in the industry. And I don't know, it really like made me think of things that I want to share with you and I want to know your opinion about. And then what else can we talk about? Things that I have, and anything. The world is crazy, and we are just having a little bit of decompression of the brain, head empty, just hang out, you and me. Let's get this started, okay? Okay. I'm wearing like my outfit. Okay, wait. Maybe it's better if I show it like this, like. Ooh, ooh, yeah, outfit check. Ooh. It's like a workout outfit, right? Did I work out in it? Not really. I did my workout, but it wasn't on this outfit, so I think it looks cute, so I sometimes wear it. I would usually just wear my sleeping clothes, like my pajama, if I'm not going out on the day. But it's a cute video. We are gonna be cute, demure, very nice about it, and we're just gonna share our thoughts. Basically, I'm just screaming out loud into the void, hoping someone likes or spend some entertainment in listening, maybe even feeling the same or reflecting about the same things. Money, jobs, these things that keep us grounded. Grounded. So, first of all, let's talk about the imprint uh, situation and my thoughts about it. I was reached out by several artists because they wanted to know my opinion after they saw the video. I guess a lot of us are anxious or just wanting to know which one is the best website for us, and who gets a better commission of it, because most of it, obviously, it's the website who wins because they are taking the hardest part of it, the shipping and the printing and all of that. And for artists in general, it's a bit harder for us to do that. um, or at least I tried. I explained it in the video. I can link the video on the description if you want to know about my art store journey that I started last year, and how that kind of didn't work out exactly as I wanted. But I'm not giving up. I'm still on it, on the back of my mind, like many other projects. But that one, so of all the websites, I thought Imprint had like a interesting gain for us artists. So I wanted to give it a try. I opened it, as I said, on June, and since then I was just trying to see if it worked. The month passed and nothing happened. Nothing at all. Like, I did promote it on my social media. It's not like I have 3 followers, but obviously it's not huge, but it's not 3 followers. And combining all my social media, it's quite enough followers to spread the word and let them know I have a store, like an online store where they can purchase my art if they want. But nothing. And it's so curious because in one thought I was like, well, maybe nobody wants to buy it, but I kept receiving messages of people wanting to buy my art and asking for prices and stuff. So my other thought was, okay, maybe my prices were too high, but if I don't put them that high, then I'm not gaining anything from the website. So maybe like a strategy would be just reducing the prices. I think I could do that, but then I'm not winning anything. So it's only the website who gets all the money, and you get absolutely nothing if you reduce the prices so much. But I understand it's on the higher end price type of thing if you want some prints of your artist work. Um, Maybe promotion more, but literally nothing happened. Nothing. Like, no sales, no withdrawal, nothing. There's no there's, or maybe I didn't search enough, but I think there's no graph so you can monitor if your website is getting traffic or something like that. So if you don't know that, then it looks like it's just out there and nobody ever enters or checks it. It was like that, I think, until January that of this year, that I just decided to be like, okay, I'm just gonna enter and see what's up. But in my mind, I was already like, well, I didn't receive any email saying that I got like a sale or something. So in my mind, I was like, I didn't sell anything. Like this whole year, I didn't sell anything. Nobody wanted my art. Or something. And then I enter, and then I see there were two sales, just two. But I was happy. I was like, yo, yeah, we did it. We got two sales, guys. And then I saw the withdrawal money, and I just got 20 euros from those two sales. And I was like, okay, it's fine. Let me get this money. Like maybe I can buy anything for my groceries. I don't know. You're not gonna say no to 20 euros or something, dollars, whatever. But then I enter, and then I see there's no button for the withdrawal, like to transfer it to my bank account or like to my PayPal, because Imprint works with PayPal, not directly to your bank account. And I was like, wait a minute, it doesn't let me transfer these $20 or euros to my PayPal account. Actually, it doesn't even ask me for my PayPal account. What's going on? I thought I was crazy. I searched online. I was trying to click everywhere in the store, like my store, my profile, my settings. Nowhere did it say I could withdraw that money to my PayPal account. And then on the Reddit posts and the few information that I could gather from other artists is that apparently that's a recurring problem. So not sure because I haven't even reached 100 euro sale, but apparently the website says that you would be able to withdraw all your money after gaining $100 sale. And once that is in your withdrawal, like your transfer, then you would be able to do the transaction and move it to your PayPal. So I don't know, guys. Maybe in 5 years, if I keep getting 20 euros per year, I'm gonna be able to get my money back. That was my thought. I was like, okay, sure, maybe that's how it works. Uh, I still wanted my 20 euros. So I said, no, this can't be. There must be a way, because what if this is the only money that I make and then it stays forever in limbo website? And it does give you the option to use that money to buy art. But I was like, nah, fuck that. I just want my 20 euros. So I sent an email the contact to their contact website. Like on their website there's a contact info, so you explain your problem and I send it, and they reply like I think a week after. I did hear in the comments that some of them were complaining that Imprint doesn't reply to them quickly, and basically they spent months just waiting without their money or even their transfer. Nobody's answering them. But to me, I think it wasn't, I mean, it wasn't super fast, but it wasn't like that late. It was 1 week. So they replied. I explained my problem. And then this person asked me, the service online person asked me, yeah, if I wanted to withdrawal, they could help me with it. I gave them my information for my PayPal. They didn't ask for it. So I was like, yeah, that's why I'm sending the email. This is my information of my PayPal. So I'll just be waiting. And they were like, sure, okay. We will do that. After another week they reply that, and then that's how it ended. So basically my Imprint journey is that I know I still haven't received the money to my PayPal account, at least not as of now. Maybe I'll check on the edit and see if in my PayPal it shows that I get a transfer from Imprint. But so far no, there's no transfer. My 20 euros are still on the limbo. And no, actually I think on the website it appears I have zero balance now, so maybe they are transferred and it's just taking long to get to my PayPal account. Maybe, who knows. I'll let you guys know about that. But yeah, sadly there's not a lot of uh nothing in there. Maybe it's a me thing. Maybe another artist got great results and immediately they started selling. Maybe I need to push more on the publicity or to my social media. Probably I just did like two promotions of it and a constant reblogs of the same publication. So maybe it's that. I'll let you guys know. I'm not closing it. I'm just leaving it there and I'm just gonna update some of the art and see if by lowering the prices I get better results. And if not, then I have no idea what's going on. One, maybe nobody wants my art. Or two, um, which doesn't make sense comparing to the messages that I've received again in my head. So I think it's most about, I think it's the price that maybe people think it's a very high price for the prints, which I'm not denying, but you know, then artists will get nothing if you put the prices so low. Um, Maybe you could promote them more during the sales, because apparently Imprint has a lot of sales constantly, like all the time they have sales. I'm not sure how that works, like if the artists get the full commission or they get also reduced because of the sale. But I'll let you guys know again on the full video of the Imprint sequel. But for this one, yeah, not a lot of updates. Very quickly, just that basically. It's such a beautiful day. Let me show you. The blue sky. Ah, everything is so beautiful. It's cold, but I think it's getting much better. And we'll go places probably very soon to show you around. I think right now there's a storm in France. A lot of flood warnings, and the Seine River water is all the way on the top, so that's alarming. But hopefully now that it's not raining it will go back to its like height and it will be fine to go out and show you around, guys. But so far it's such a beautiful day. It's today right now. I'm not sure if I'm uploading it today, but today it's the Chinese New Year, so happy horse fire horse year. Yes. Woo! I wish you the best. Let's start again. Like if you thought January was not a good trial, we have the chance to keep going again and start our new year today. You know, this is perfect to start again. If you thought, oh, the trial went wrong, let's rewind and do it better now. What was I gonna say? Let me think. Yes, about the, it's not gossip, but I think opinions of someone. So let me explain. You know how you sometimes add people to your network that you have no idea who they are, and they are just there because you saw that a lot of your friends follow them, or they made connections with them, and they are on the industry, in this case in the animation industry. So I know they are in there. They're not like super famous or anything, not at all, but they have done interesting work that I thought it was great to follow around. And they were the first ones to approach me, as in like to make a connection. So I said, yeah, sure. So I kept him on my connections. And it was fine. I mean, throughout the years, I saw that this person was like one of those people who say interesting stuff, as in like, I wouldn't say like bad to me. Like maybe someone else resonates with them, but to me, I'm like, oh, come on, why are you saying this? Like nobody cares. I'm that type of person who I will read something and nobody cares, and I'll be like, why are you saying this? But then again, who is the one saying random thing into the internet? Me. So I have nothing to judge or regarding that, but still is what I thought. Like I read their post and I'm like, ugh, you just roll your eyes and you just keep going. But I didn't remove him from my contacts or anything because I thought, well, he's still in animation industry and it's not that bad. Like nothing that he says is controversial or anything. It's just a very takes type of thing. But then maybe he was a little bit cuckoo because of the dates. That Valentine's just passed and stuff like that. I did notice he's much older than other contacts that I have. So, as an older man, he made it known that he has no prospects or like family, but he's happy with that. And that's it. That's all I knew about him in regarding of whatever he posted. But he is older, like on the 40s range, type of animation guy. Passed to maybe the 13th of February or somewhere around there. He posted this message saying like, "Hey people, what do you think of men who are dating girls 30 years younger than them or 20 years younger than them, but the girls are old, as in like I guess past the red zone, for guys, that they're like, oh, as soon as they're 18 it's legal and it should be fine for them. It should be fine in their head. So they're like, it should be fine. So if someone from 40s is dating someone from their 20s, should be fine because by 20, she's old enough to know what she wants, and clearly both are legal and mature, and if they pursue a relationship, it should be fine. And in my head I was like, wait, what? And he gave the explanation, or like the example, I guess the example of a news that he saw of Toby Maguire. So it was Toby Maguire dating his now girlfriend, who is 20 years younger than him, but because she's 20 something, like 25 or 20 something, it's not like a red thing, because again, she's a grown up, so it's fine. And let's put away the 20 something. Let's say she's 30, right? And let's say he's 50. Would 50 be the 20-year gap that they say? And she's 30. So that maybe in their head would be like, it's fine because 30, she's already full grown up, and he clearly is like more grown up, as in like you're almost an elderly man. But anyway, whatever, both are grown-ups and they can do whatever they want, right? Yes, technically they can, for sure. So in my head I was like, oh, interesting. This is not the controversial part, by the way. I was just thinking and I was like, that's an interesting situation. He was just asking an opinion. He didn't say anything weird about it. He just wanted to allegedly open the conversation into that. And in my head, on this point, I was like, well, if we're talking about 30 someone, woman or men with a 20-year gap with their partner, yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. Even 20 something, legally, there's nothing wrong with it because, sure, both are mature enough and should be fine. Like, we give grace onto the thought that they love each other, sure, and age is just a number. This weird thing they say. Okay, I can get behind that idea if we are saying it that way, right? But then I was just reading the comments of other artists, animators. This is fun to me because, again, it's animators or people who I know from the industry who are giving their opinions in their comments, and it just tells a lot of who people are by what they're saying, right? Especially women were the one commenting, by the way. I didn't see men in the comments, but women, which is interesting also because I think men would be more like thinking it doesn't matter, as long as both people are legal, it doesn't matter. That's their opinion. I don't know, I could be wrong, but that's their opinion. But then maybe there was one or two on the comments, but then the artists on the comments giving their opinion were mostly women, and some of them were saying interesting stuff like how they think it's fine because it's a lot of the times they say that the fact that you think that a 20 something can't make their decisions for themselves or what they're feeling is not true is already kind of infantilizing the woman too, like making them already like a child, like saying, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, you're not mature enough yet, you don't love this person because you are too young. And I understand also that point of view. I was like, wow, that's interesting to keep in mind. I have my opinions, but that's very interesting. I'm like, okay, sure, let's call it love. Let's say it's love for sure. And not go with the fact of the obvious that most of those relationships are a power balance situation, and that most of those relationship is if the girl is with a 20 something gap, like woman, let's not say girl, that's weird, icky, let's say woman. If a woman is with a 20-year-old gap or 30-year-old gap, let's not be dumb and pretend that other person is not financially secure and that's why they are pursuing that. They're not stupid. You are stupid for thinking it's love, in my opinion. That's my opinion. In my opinion, let's not be dumb about it. If you like, I know a lot of men who are like, no, it's love, they are so falling in love with me, and I'm like, dude, look at yourself, look at her. She could be with a guy, young, very young, who could give her very happiness. I was gonna say like a lot of happiness, but no, she chose you because of security, because of financial security, or maybe fame or something like that. She's gaining something from this relationship. She's not stupid. I'm not infantilizing a girl or a woman in the sense of a 30-year-old gap or a 20-year-old gap is not working out. No, it is working out. It's a transaction, guys. It's a transaction. Maybe I'm too cold to seeing it that way, but that's how it goes. That's how I can process it. But I understand this point of view, and I agree with, yeah, that's true actually. Why do we keep saying that younger people don't have like a say in the matter, right? Like if they say they love them, they love them. Okay, fine. But then there were other comments saying the fact of, yeah, I find it weird because, yeah, sure, it's legal, nobody's gonna tell them nothing, but it's weird because of the so much unbalance of situations. Someone who is in their 40s or their 50s, they already have more security, more experience in life in general, that they have the leverage, I would say, on housing, on job, on anything, right? So they have that already, which is great, good for them. But then someone on their 20s or 30s, you're still struggling, you're still balancing. And yeah, there will be this power dynamic always in sense of age and in sense of money. uh and then someone, wait for it, someone said in the comment, yeah, I just find it very interesting that we talk about these gaps, but we don't talk about how maybe you could try. And she maybe she knew him because she was talking more about the guy in general, not the hypothetical discussion we were having. She was going more into the guy, and she said, why don't you try asking that also for, for a year old woman, and try dating them and see what's the difference between that, like someone on their 20s or 30s and someone on their 40s or 50s. What's that, like why not go up instead of down? Why don't you try going like 48 or 50-year-old women, uh, and see what's the difference? Maybe you will know for yourself. And I was like, oh. And then I go down and I see his reply to that, and I was like, what? He said, wait, quote, wait, what? No, excuse me, but no. I don't see myself with a 40-year-old woman. Mind you, this guy is 40, I think 6 or something. And he said, I don't see myself with a 40-year-old woman or near my age. And not because that's good or bad. I'm just saying it because I don't see myself in that same situation. Call it immaturity or call it childhood, what's it called? Like a Peter Pan problem. But yeah, I wouldn't go that far. When I read this, I was just like, this guy. Oh, brother, this guy sucks! And it was funny to me because he even said um, how he felt. Okay, so the term, it was all in Spanish. So this was the Spanish speaking community of animators. I'm not saying names, but it's from Spanish speaking people. And this guy, the way he say it is even a little bit more despective. I think that's the word, despective towards women, because he said, I'm gonna say it in Spanish. Yo no me veo con este tipo de señoras. Estas señoras ya son grandes y perdóname, pero yo no me veo con una mujer de esa edad. In the translation, I'm trying to say, so the way he used it or said it was mostly of, excuse me, I don't see myself with a older woman. I guess older woman. So señora, like a Miss, like you wouldn't say like a young woman, like you will just um uh address an older woman. That's how he said the señora uh adjective into the conversation. uh, and and people in the comments started saying like, wait, what does that mean? Like, so I think because he's more into the 40s section, so also these artists were on their 40s, so these women were 40 or something, and they were laughing and they were like, so you see us as super old people, but you're fine to date like a young woman, to you, because to you are not like that, you don't see yourself with an older woman. I don't know why it triggered me so much. Am I wrong, guys? Am I wrong? Like, technically, like, am I the asshole? No, no, I just, I laughed and I was like, oh, so frustrated. I didn't even want to comment because I don't know this person. Like, I've never seen this person. It's one of those contacts that you have because of the network situation, and you just keep having in him because of that, having him there because of that. But this was the drop of everything. I immediately took him out, and Yeah, I wanted to see how would that end, but in my peace of mind, I was like, I have to stop with this dude. I don't even care about this dude. I don't even care about his work anymore. So, yeah, yeah, lose it. Let's lose the guy. Pew! I lose the guy. But I kept thinking about it. I kept thinking about it. Like it really made me think. Obviously, the women in his connection social circle, they were like eating him alive. Like, what do you mean, you dumb man? Um, and it's so interesting because in his comment, the fact that he said, um, wait, the fact that he said, "Call me immature" or "Call me Peter Pan," the syndrome, that means he has talked about it. He has uh, I gotten therapy or something from someone who knows these terms and have told him, and yet clearly hasn't healed or like worked on it enough, that he has to go into this uh, mind thingy of asking opinions of other people to see how they would react or say or maybe be on his side. Uh, but this comment was proof enough that the way he made the whole thread was for his peace of mind of, guys, be with me. It's not that bad, right, if I dated a 20-year-old gap of someone. And it's a little bit more alarming to me because this dude is a teacher, so he started working as a teacher. um, and that's quite alarming to me. I was like, you can't be making these comments and these messages. No, no, red flags all over, all over. And yeah, maybe he wasn't thinking of doing anything, and this is just a way to make people comment. What if he's a troll? I don't think he's that type of being a troll. The way I have examined this profile throughout the years of having him there and just rolling my eyes into every comment he makes, it just makes me profile him as this dude, this weird guy, this man. So I just into the oblivion. But what do you think? Please let me know. I had to take it out. I had to say it to someone out there because it just made me laugh so much and frustrate me, and I don't know how to explain it. And I just wish someone had like grabbed him from the hair and be like, "What do you mean? You're an old man too. Like you think you're a little guy who can be with girls or like clearly is hopefully not teenagers. Like let's say he stays on the 20 age gap, but he thinks he can do that, but he thinks women his age are too old. Make it make sense, man. You're so stupid. Ah! Now yeah. I just had to share this gossip, guy. Okay, okay, that's it. Um, what else? What else can I share with you? Trips. Let's talk about trips now. This is another thing that I have in my mind. We all love traveling, right? We love traveling. It does take money from us, and you get some time to recover. But have you thought about people who have to go home every single year because they have to see their family, like they're living in another country? And then on top of that, you have to go on vacations, right? Because mm, you're going home, but you also want to go to another place for vacations, and then you're like, guys, it's so much money, so much money. This is just me complaining to the world, guys. Maybe this is, I'm gonna call it a complaining video. Complaining or just talking? Is it just talking? Maybe it's just talking. uh but let's talk about that, about the money situation of trips and how much we want to travel and do things, but when money is tight, we have to pull back, right? And that's what I'm trying to do this year. I'm trying to pull back from trips because I'm going back to Mexico for weddings, which they are commitments that I have to go. Like, it's not just vacation. Like, I have to go because it's family and it's childhood friends. So I have to go to these weddings. They are important back in Mexico. I don't know how. I know everybody in the world is different. For some people, they are not that important. But in Mexico, it's a big deal. So I am going. And that is like going 2 times in a year, and it's draining of money. And it's so sad because then my friends want to go to Japan and other friends wanted to go skiing and things like that. And then it was like, you don't have the money. You don't have the money. You have to recover. You're just going back to Mexico again, and you're going to kind of like vacations too. So don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't be greedy. Let's think about what's it called, like, it's not bring it back. Let's more think about the savings. Let's do savings so we can flourish in the future. It all goes into this year of the horse fire situation. I'm just yapping at this point, guys. I think you already know. If you stayed all the way to this video, you know how I'm just yapping and saying what's in my mind, because yeah, oh, the traveling. It's so sad. And then you're just gonna see your friends going into this awesome vacation, and you're just there, like, sure, guys, I'm just saving money. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm here to say that I think for a lot of us, it's hard because you feel the fear of missing out, right? Of missing out this great experience. But we know what it's true. And honestly, I rather save my money and don't suffer later. I have to choose between going into this amazing trip or saving money. I think life has given me lessons enough, and I'm gonna learn from people close to me who have gone through that and say, I'm gonna choose saving. I'm gonna choose the responsible path. And that means, yeah, missing out in something, but there will be other times and other trips and other situations. So keep your savings, keep your monies as priority, if that's your priority. Of course, everybody has a different way of thinking, and again, my friend didn't regret it. Like, she adored the trip. It was amazing. And I think sometimes we also worry too much into saving too much, that we don't enjoy of the situations and the opportunities that come. So it's a gray area of balancing when to do it, like when to risk it, when to jump into something, and when pull back and say, you know what, I'm just gonna save a little bit and mm, help my situation improve. And until then, I'm gonna profit from that. So yes, I'm choosing responsibility. Oh, I wanted to share it. I wanted to share it. Yeah. And we're gonna have fun watching more videos and showing you interesting stuff. I hope you had fun with this one. It was more of silly thoughts in my head and like a general talk and gossipy situation, because we are friends and we like to hang out, right? Right. So see you until the next video. I promise it will be a crafty one. I'm just waiting for something, but once I have it, I'm gonna start that video, and it will be a different type one. Okay, more crafty, more into the silly looks and the makeup. But for now, thanks so much for watching, and see you until the next video. Aviento.